What is management? Management is frequently employed in a wide range of contexts such as business, politics, culture, and social issues. Management in a business is the coordination of tasks to accomplish a goal. In other words, management includes all action taken to accomplish a goal in an efficient and successful manner. A topic about how company, which is Nestle, managing their company during pandemic COVID-19. Nestle company is a multinational corporation based in Switzerland, which is the first background of the company, which is Nestle, and Henry Nestle is the founder, and Nestle is the surname of the company founder, which is Henry Nestle, and Henry Nestle launched the company in 1866. It's very long, but we will focus a background company when they came into Malaysia. Nestle has been feeding Malaysia with exceptional brands and products since 1912, all while retaining our halal excellence and integrity. This is consistent with Nestle's mission of releasing the power of food to improve the quality of life for everyone and now in the future. Nestle originated in Malaysia in 1912 as the Angelo Swift Condensed Milk Company in Penang, and they moved to Kuala Lumpur in 1939 due to growth and expansion. And after independence in Malaysia 1957, new job opportunities and product options became necessary, and following in the mid-1960s, Nestle launched their culinary product division, which produced innovative culinary solutions under the Maggi brand. As a result, we opened our first production site in Malaysia. That's a sneak peek about background company Nestle that they came in Malaysia. Oh, before I forget, which is Nestle company provide Malaysia with baby food, medical food, bottled water, breakfast cereal, tea, coffee, confectionery, frozen food, pet food, ice cream, dairy goods, and snacks are among Nestle many foods and beverage offering. That's all about a sneak peek for background of the company for Nestle, and I will give to my next presenter, which is my team member, to continue about POLC.
Thank you, Luqman. Hello, my name is Azri bin Azmi, and now I am going to present planning and organizing Nestle company during COVID-19. Planning. Nestle has developed many types of numerous strategy offers for their business growth to be active despite pandemics COVID-19, and while working on numerous strategy offers, they are concerned to be maintain their workers' health at top priorities. So, what is their offers or numerous strategy? The first one is they continue to strive or to concentrate by making a wide variety of nutrients items for their consumers. Second, manager and upper level management keep having a meeting or a discussion about how and what is the best way to prevent COVID from spreading to their workers and how to stay healthy during this pandemic. Third, extra hand washing and alcohol-based hand sanitizer for hand is a must for every workers in the factory. Fourth, Nestle has introduced required temperature controls at the entrance to every one of its facilities from the start of the issue, which is COVID-19, to ensure that each worker is in good condition to work. They add that despite the challenge that they have, they will continue to produce the product with greater dedication. Nestle also implement a rule of 2 meter or 1.5 meter between each worker to make sure that there is a physical barrier between workers. Nestle also implement a special 14 days of leave for workers who are additionally sick to have a symptom of COVID-19, and they also leave the holiday leave pay. And lastly, they also help many families who are in need during the pandemic COVID-19 by doing a campaign relief to help small family, which is obviously B40 family.
Hello, so I'm Fansuri who will explain about leading. So, as an effective leader, Nestle must ensure that employees are able to contribute to the achievement of organization goals. Leading is the third management job in which a manager or leader provides accurate guidance to others. The leadership challenge is developing a company vision, emphasis, and direction. Many researchers focus on distinguishing between leadership and management, which the general consensus between the management in a position and leadership is collaboration with others. He says, a leader who inspires and provides vision but fails to manage resources effectively wastes the chances. Branson. The fact is the management is portrayed as transactional and management as transformative. When the COVID-19 epidemic swept the world, Nestle was no exception. Nestle CEO Mark Schneider confessed that the world's largest food company was unable to maintain regular production levels owing to the pandemic. Leading or leadership may be described as the process through which a person leads, affects others, inspires, motivates, and directs their action to attain group or organization goals. Because of certain unexpected disruption in supply chains during the first several weeks, it was necessary to expand inventory levels from raw material to complete items to enhance flexibility. Another logistic constraint that was checked the lower employee presence as consequences of illness or precautionary image plus an improved safety return they established to operate their plants till they were not able to supply a complete capacity that users want.
Next, organizing. Nestle is renowned for having a good local leadership development and decision-making procedure even with the pandemic still present. They now facing types of challenge in creating a high-caliber leader and a global process during pandemic. Nestle is now focused to establish an order or a way to make sure that every worker's daily life during office hours are maintaining their strict standard operating procedure SOP by government to make sure that all the workers can avoid being infected by COVID-19. Nestle Malaysia also do many campaign release for the affected family that has been damaged during the COVID-19 because they didn't have any job to work during the movement control order MCO. During the MCO, there are many types of MCO that has been done by government, such as MCO 1.0, MCO 2.0, MCO 3.0. There are also a specialized MCO. There's are more strict and have a strict window shopping. Next, Nestle also has committed around 7.5 million in contribution so far this year, which is around 2019, after satisfying its commitment to provide 15 million to aid Malaysians who are in need during pandemic COVID 2022. So, lastly, responsible managers and human resource demonstrate resilience to refuse the company throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, enhance the quality of employees connections and effectively manage the energy of their workforce to make sure that they go through the pandemic phase by safe and sound.
So next, I will explain about controlling. Nestle management focus on three sorts of control. Control principles have developed from responding to errors to taking action when they are noticed. Feed-forward control is used to prevent a problem from occurring before it occurs. Concurrent control and feedback control are all part of control system. During the transformation process, it is focused on meeting standards for product or service quality or quantity. If these requirements are not met perfectly, remedial measures may be required. Nestle management will ensure that every product produced remains of the highest quality. Management and personnel will work immediately to solve any issues or deficiencies. Following the completion of the transformation process, feedback control focuses on the organization outputs. After an action may be not effective as feed-forward or secondary control, it can offer management with information for future planning. Nestle CEO much later choose behavior control as organization control mechanism to accomplish its goal. Controlling is a process of monitoring, reviewing, checking, ensuring that everything in order. Nestle has created a feedback mechanism for each client and consumer to express their thought. Control mechanism for situation the COVID-19 pandemic is standard operating procedure. Control is performed by comprehensive collection of rules and standard operation procedure, also known as SOP, that create and govern the action of division, function, and person. Because of pandemic problem, Nestle need to learn how to deal with a new norm during COVID-19.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ashraf Haika Farhan bin Nur Azli and my number matric is 2022745971 and I'm from group RCS 2403C. So, let me begin with the recommendations. Since 2020, we need to fulfill the SOP or we call Standard Operating Procedures established by the Ministry of Health Malaysia. So, improvement in the administrative system and management strategies were required because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Since Nestle need to start implementing work as usual, the company management strategy and procedures were restructured because of SOP applications and the shift of the idea of working online. They must make certain adjustments and streamline corporate management and ensure that none of its employees ever contact a virus. So for my first point is, organization needs a leader who can address issue professionally and know how to resolve COVID-19 issue involving employees. So when something unwanted occurs or happen, such as the spread of virus in the company, we need an executive with a strong leadership traits and problem-solving skills to find a solution when dealing with a circumstance affecting corporate personnel or our staff. Managers need to be aware of the proper protocols and measures the company will suffer if challenges are not managed properly. Then, for the second point, in my opinion, Nestle need to plan management more wisely and carefully. This is because employee safety and control as well as a prevention of any infectious outbreak in the company are the company priorities and initial steps to prevent its transmission of COVID-19. Nestle has several options to control the spread of epidemic from occurring. First, the security guards of the Nestle staff or the Nestle staff must inspect on each staff member before entering the workplace area. Each employee must complete the COVID-19 verification test. And in addition, the wearing of face mask must be the priority condition that must be complied by for each employee before entering the company premise.